Agroecology is a good answer for many challenges we are facing nowadays because of climate change, because of intensive agriculture, because of intensive use of fertilizers or pesticides. We see now on science-based evidence that there is issue for productivity for the future. So we need to change our mindset and try to accommodate productivity of agriculture sector with the preservation of the soil, preservation of water.
Agroecology and agroecological practices are complicated. We need a knowledge system, we need schools, we need universities who do research, but then also work with young farmers, young people, to show them how agroecology can work, because it seems to be more work, more complicated, but there is solutions that exist out there with technology, with modern technology, to really make it work. And to do that, we really need to have everybody on board. We need the government for the education system. We need civil society to support different farmers. But we also need the private sector who can put solutions for the farmers, for production and services at disposal so that they can be used and work together for this transition.
We have 21 countries participate in this TARASA23 and around 190 participants. The main objective of the TARASA 2023 focus mainly to share and learn the experience on the agroecology practitioner, and then to scale up the agroecology based on the experience, success and failure. And the last one that we want also to establish the roadmap for the Asian Agroecology Coalition chapter.
The biggest challenges is that they are not sustainable, and what we can say is that they are not delivering what they should be delivering. We all know that current food system at the moment contribute to 1/3 of global greenhouse gas emission, but also they are responsible for nearly 80% of biodiversity loss. They are not providing healthy food for people, and so in that sense they don't address the triple burden of malnutrition. And most importantly, in this region, they are failing to attract the young people to go back to agriculture.
Well, what is very interesting with that kind of conference of TARASA is that they bring together a lot of variety of stakeholders, and this variety of stakeholders are not meeting all the time. So it's very good to have this gathering here.
Global and regional coalitions are very important in different areas. One, it allows them to provide the context by which local, national, regional initiatives happen, like here, what is happening in TARASA. If we don't have these global and regional organizations or coalitions, it would be difficult to position what TARASA is able to offer, or what CASIC or the regional actors are able to offer. At the same time, they are useful in advocating for what is important and what's happening at the local level and at the national level. So you are able to amplify and uplift your issues, so those are resonated and amplified and heard at the global conversations and the regional conversations. And eventually these coalitions, regional and global coalitions, will be your allies in advocating for what is your agenda, and you can find natural partners by working with them together.
Priority for this mandate is to support small farmers in terms of building their capacity, and that's why the government is going to deploy or to send about 1,600 agriculture officers to work with small farmers. It's very important because we need to assist the farmer to increase production and net income. And the principle and the technique of agroecology would contribute to improve to the net income of the farmer and also for the environmental system.
Actually, all the sessions are very significant and are very rich for us to as a learning that we can use in each of our respective local countries. But I think one of the significant session that I have learned a lot is in terms of the integrated and diverse integrated farming system, which actually the integrated farming system we are actually pursuing that in the Philippines. That there are many farmer cooperatives that already engage into integrated farming system. So the lessons I learned here from other countries, I'll be able to use the information and share with my farm organization the strategies that other farmers or other countries are using in terms of transforming agroecology by the method of integrated farming system. This kind of session is an opportunity for me, so it will not be wasted, and I'm going to make sure that all the insights and the learnings that I have learned in this particular event, Transformation into Agroecology, will be shared and will be forwarded to my respective farm organizations so that they'll be able to learn more about this transformation into agroecology, and we will be going to working hand in hand together to at least implement for the success of this kind of mechanism.
There are two that I want to mention briefly. One is Joy from Pakisama in the Philippines, and I was super happy to see young farmers like have the stage and talk. I wish she would talk more about her challenges and everything that's happening, but very glad to see her. And I want to mention Andrew also in Laos, who mentioned about the landscape, the focus on landscape scale to understand agroecology and the need to really have farmers at the center of the attention. From the sessions, I heard a lot of important to talk about youth, important to raise the voice of civil society organizations. So I hope that there will be more linkages between like bottom up and more like policy dialogues and these kind of things.
Thank you for joining us at TARASA23. We hope to see you again next year.